What if I told you that every money spending decision you make every day is not driven by the availability of or affordability of the product or service, nor is your decision driven by your love of self or by what your spouse or pastor wants, but by the influence of one brand or another? Remember, I said money spending decision. My name is Anthony Onyemowa, and you may call me Ikemba. I share actionable insights on brand management, career tips, strategy, and startup ideas for business and personal leadership. And yes, every single money spending decision, from the smallest expenditure to the biggest expenditure, is driven by the influence a brand has over you. And sorry, you can't pray this one away. You have no idea how strong a hold powerful brands have over you until you think about it. Even when you are not using a product or service that is top of the list on your brand preferred list, even on the non-preferred and just manageable list, there is still a list of brands you subconsciously can manage. The car you drive, the neighborhood you live in at the moment, that country you are planning to, or at least would love to emigrate to if you presently live in a third world country, the restaurant where you ate the last time, the phone you use and are likely watching this video from, the fashion accessories you are wearing now, and the perfume you wore today are all driven by the perception of the brand. A powerful brand is so influential that even if you are not spending money to acquire them and all you are doing is associating with them, you will easily pick them over all others at every opportunity. The church you worship at if you're a Christian, the sports club you support if you're a sports fan, and wait for it, the place you would love to end up at when you hopefully get old and die is driven by the brand perception of the place. Following the successful brand depiction of hell over centuries as a place of anguish and burning flames, nobody aspires to go to hell, even if they can avoid it, even if they deserve it. Or do you think people would have qualms about going to hell if it was described and consequently perceived as a place where you just sleep? That is the extent of the influence of a powerful brand. A brand is a vivid image that exists in your mind and in the minds of other consumers and customers about products, services, people, places, and organizations. It's a person's gut feeling about a product, about a service, or about an organization. The paradox here is that a brand is not even what it says it is, but what the consumer says it is. But the brand manager, through a series of strategic actions, positions the brand to evoke the feeling it evokes from the consumer. To explain why a brand is preferred, you will likely identify features of the brand that rationally explain why it is better than others. But that is not all there is to it. Strong brands are powerful because they also tap into emotions. They may make you feel a certain way, and that feeling is hard for a competing brand to replicate, let alone replace. In today's world that offers a plethora of options, brands help make decision making about how you spend your money, time, resources, and emotions very simple. So, if you're a brand manager, you need to appreciate the power at your disposal and how your actions and inaction influence the decisions, trajectories, and lives of the everyday consumer. And use this power in a way that ensures you not only add value to your organization, but add value to the lives of the consumers who your brands serve.